Happy morning. All right, this is the replay that you watch right now because this morning when we do the Facebook Live, seems like there is some technical issue. So that's why I repost it over here for the replay. So welcome for our book day with you session and the place to get the best book recommended by us. Today, we're going to talk about this book. Everything is Figureoutable by Marie Forleo. All right. So by the name of this book, everything is figureoutable. Yes, everything is figureoutable means whatever you want to achieve in your life, starting from your relationship to your dreams, yes, you can figure it out. All right. If it is not forbidden by the law of nature. So that's the important key message right here in the book. So Gideon want to share with you who is Marie.
Yeah, if you don't know who is Marie, Marie is what Joyce introduced to me like 1 year ago. We both like her a lot, and she's the entrepreneur, educator, motivator, speaker. She is described as by Oprah Winfrey as the thought leader for the next generations. She owns her own TV show, which is Marie TV, which we listen a lot, and she also have her own podcast. So let's go to the book contents. Joyce?
Yeah, okay, that's the best part that I love so much. There's a big chapter talking about belief, the magic of belief. I will give you a scenario. The scenario is like this, that you want to play piano. That's the thoughts, all right? And then you're feeling so excited if you know how to play piano. And then you start to figure out where is the piano teacher that you can learn about playing piano. And then after you learn, then you get to know how to play piano. Means you can see the forming of the process of starting to have a thought. You start to have a thought you want to play piano. Then you're feeling so excited, that's your feeling. Then third goes to the behavior that you are taking action. Number 4 is your results. You know how to play piano. But don't forget about this. Beneath all of your thoughts, your feeling, your behavior until your results, there is the final, the deeper forms, which is the beneath, is your belief. Your belief is the master commander that controls and directs your life. That is so important about belief. That's why I love to talk about belief a lot, because last time when I have this limiting belief, they really stop and hinder me. So first thing I want to tell you is the belief of you knowing that you're capable to learn how to play piano. That's the scenario that I give you. All right. And I want to tell you is when it comes to belief, there is a positive belief and a limiting belief. All right. Positive belief can really propel you to achieve your goals and your dreams. And the limiting belief can really hinder you, to stop you from achieving what you want to achieve. That is how powerful your belief is. Then, I want to tell you, belief, that is where it comes from. You know, Marie Forleo, she mentioned about there is a very important 5 places that your belief comes from. So the first ever one, the most important one I want to share with you is about the environment, your immediate environment, which is starting from your family, your friends, your teachers, and then go to your school, your community, your society, and the world as at large, the culture. That's your environment that shape your belief. That's why belief can be changed. Remember this. And the second, talk about your own experience. Your own experience in the sense of this one, you see, whether your encounter is a positive or a negative belief, that can really shape your belief. And then the third one is about what
Your evidence, what you
evidence.
observe,
Yes, it's the evidence. The evidence you learn or you observe from the scientific study, from those authority figure like doctor, scientists, or even from the media. So this is the most important 3 that can shape your belief. So once you change your belief, you can change everything else. You change your thoughts, your feelings, your behavior, and then to your results. So that is why it's so important to know where your belief come from. And Marie shared with us about this one. It is about everything is figureoutable. So you implant this belief in your subconscious mind can really, really helps you to change a lot of you can propel you forward to do everything you want in your life. So that's why I'm so I love this book so much because it is so good to for us to have this mindset that you can figure it out no matter what happens. Then, when you start to have the belief, you have the thoughts, you start to have the feeling, enough feeling for you to take action. But a lot of time, people start to have their all types of excuses. All right, it comes to the excuses. Very important part. Yeah, Marie talked about how to eliminate excuses. So Gideon want to share with you more about how to eliminate excuses.
Yeah, I like this part a lot about excuses because, of course, if we don't commit to do some things, I'm sure sometimes the excuses will come to you. And let's be honest with this. I like about this book is let's change your can't to won't. Okay, so 99%, according to the book, 99% of the time when you say you can't do something, actually is you won't do something. So example, like you say, I can't wake up at 5 a.m. to do exercise. But actually it's like, no, you won't. I won't wake up, at 5 a.m. Say that, no, I can't forgive this person. Actually, it's like you won't forgive this person. So let's be honest with yourself. If you say I can't do something, you're feeling that you are powerless. You give power to the other side, and you can't control the situation. But if you say you won't do something, I won't do something, it's just be honest with yourself, and it gives back power to yourself that you choose not to do that. So if something is important to you, I'm sure you will make time to do it. And if not, just make an excuse. No, no, just be honest with this. Yeah.
That's why it's always
So
a choice.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, it's always a
So
choice.
when we talk about excuses, right, we want to take action, we start to have, every one of us may have some type of excuses. And the second part is about this. A lot of people don't dare to take the action. The reason is the fear of losing out, the fear of not enough, the fear of disappointment, the fear of rejection. I myself have all this fear too. But how to deal with the fear of all this? How to deal with the fear of anything? Then Gideon also want to share with you about this.
Yeah, I think this book is very clearly is how to deal with fear of anything. It's not how to overcome or how to kill fear. It's just how to deal with fear. Because I remember Marie said that fear is adorable. Why you want to overcome fear? It was always be there. So why you want to? Fear is why we are living here. Why we know there's danger, there's no danger. So fear is not the enemy. Waiting to stop fear,
Yeah.
to feeling afraid is. So instead of saying that you want to overcome fear, just say that you want to understand fear. Understand why. To Marie, fear is the GPS for the soul to tell you, where your soul should go. So it's just like baby crying or dog barking. You just have to understand why they do that. So fear is not asking you to stop doing something, but you have to understand it, why you fear, and write down the things why you have this feeling and overcome it. I think some of the action that he given is very clear, like write down the absolute worst thing that could happen, that bring you to the fears, and write down the action that you can take to do that. Yeah, I think this is quite good for me. Yeah.
It's a very good and practical practice, I would say. Yeah, because I do this as well. People think that this is so ridiculous, but it's putting a white piece of paper, writing down the pros and cons. It helps, right? You see all the possible bad things that can happen. You put your writing to your paper. That really, really helps for you
Yep.
to deal with the fear because you see your fear right there. So you won't feel like the fear that much already. So, all right, before we end the session, yeah, we also have want to share with you about this point. Start before you are ready. All right? Start before you are ready. It's so important. Why? If you're going to wait until you're fully ready, you're going to wait for the rest of your life to do what you want to do in your life. So there's one question Marie put in this book. It is so good. The question, asking yourself, 10 years from now, will I regret I'm not doing right now? If whatever you want to do right now, you start to ask yourself this question, 10 years from now, would I regret if I didn't do it right now? Don't ask about 1 year or 2 years or 5 years, too short. You have to go for 10 years because you won't have a lot of 10 years to stay in this planet Earth. If you live to the years of 100 years old, you are going to have 10 years, all right? So if you live until 90 years old, you have 10 years. So practically 10 years down the road, will you regret of not doing this? So stop thinking and start doing is the key. Start to take small little movement. If you want to connect with someone, simple as that. You just pick up a call, pick up the phone, start to call someone. Start to have the conversation. Schedule a meeting. Or if you want to write an article, simple as that. Pull a piece of paper or open it up your Microsoft Word, type in 200 words. Article, short one. Don't go for too long. Just start with the 200 words. And then slowly from 200, you can go to 500 words. Slowly to 1,000. Start very, very small. Take the simple legal actions that can mean a lot to you because you want to see the progress that really can keep you into the momentum. The momentum when it kicks in, you will start to feel like your body is in motion. You want to do more. That's why I really want to tell you, start before you're ready. I know it's not going to be easy. Me, myself, I believe you didn't too.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. One of the thing, yeah, one of the thing I remember a lot about this is you are not supposed to be at the finish line when you start. So don't just think that when you start you must be perfect. So just start it first. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why we said we were going to do the Facebook Live. He didn't say, "Are you sure?" I said, "Yes, let's do it," because I know that we will never be ever ready to do the session like that. Never. Live and you do it before. But I never. But you were never ever ready. You just have to go because like you have a gun. You want to shoot a target, right? You're aiming the gun. It's like ready, aim, like forever aiming, but you're not shooting it, right? So for you, it's direct, aim, shoot. Not going to be forever ready, and ready. You will never, ever have this chance. So go and do whatever, start first. Take the first step is the best. So before we go, we have a final message from the book that we would love to talk about. I think, Gideon, you want to share with your pages?
Yeah. So I remember Maria being interviewed by in the interview she said that if she hit by the bus, did you leave anything? Then she will leave this legacy to us. And one of the last sentence that in the chapter is about hopefully when you read all these chapters and you learn what it is, this is the sentence that I impressed a lot is written like this, hopefully we'll bump into each other on the cosmic train someday.
Yeah.
If I'm still riding, I'll be waiting for you in the bar car, sipping an Aperol spritzer, eager to hear from how it went. So it's like, in the end, Marie want to see how you achieve something or progress something in your life.
Definitely. It's so important to, when you read the books, put it into action. This is the ultimate, Marie Forleo, she wants to see how we actually take action and also transform our life. And every time she has a movie TV or any interview session, she will end the session with a simple sentence like this. And this is also one of the part of the book that she actually end it before she sign off. Let me read for you. Stay on your game and keep going for your dreams because the world really does need that special gift that only you have. That is something that she really repeatedly, telling everyone about this. And this is also a message that I would love to pass to you all. So please go to get this book. And we have this summary PDF with all the Jesus insight that we put inside. So go and get this under the link that I put it there. All right. And go and have a great day. Thank you, Gideon, also.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Bye.
Right. Bye.